friends. This is Metrosonic. It's been a while, huh? Especially after the election. Yeah. Well, anyway, I haven't been around recently, so I've been taking it easy and all, taking its toll. I've been working a lot, but until then, I decided to quit my job due to such harsh and ignorance. So, I've been working with this company for 7 years, and it finally comes to an end. But I don't like it anyway. Well, I like to do my job, but I really don't like is people, come at you and saying and have no sense, meaning wanna bully you around. But it's very unacceptable. But at least I'm done over with that. I don't have to put up with them no more. And I know that life will be hard trying to, like pay your bills and everything, and there's no job opening. But one thing you can do is, well, I had a lot of friends over there at that company, and they just say, just go to the unemployment office. So I went there, and at least I got approved, so that way it could cover my rent, my car, everything. So I mean, the unemployment office, it helps to find a job. So if you qualify for the benefits, you'll get a weekly check in the mail. So to file a claim, you gotta have your name, address, city, state, your Social Security, a full resume, and all your job history. That's pretty much about it. But life's tough these days. And I'm sure that you remember that probably in my last speech about making money at home, which kind of helps a bit. So at least I've still been doing that about a year from now, making a little extra income as I can. And let's see. The site's called SendEarnings.com and InboxDollars.com. Both of these are with the same company. So, I mean, it's nothing about completing surveys and redeeming coupons and using their search engines and completing other miscellaneous tasks. It's all earned for the money. And in some surveys, you could be asked for a special participation. Like they'll send you some kind of product in the mail that you can try on or wear, And then once you're done with that, you can evaluate what you think. So I kind of had that like a couple of times to, but every little bit helps though. It would have been nice if I could make like $30 per hour, and that way I don't have to find a job or anything, but, you know, especially, refer to friends too. I mean, you can connect this on your, Facebook. Every little time helps. I should I should be grateful that I have a lot of friends that could help me, you know, get some income in, and recommend that I went to the unemployment office, because I don't know where else to go if I lose this place, because I've been living in this apartment since 2010, and it's almost 4 years, so yeah, especially been taking care of my mom ever since my grandma passed away. It's been very rough, but at least I get a lot of support from her, because I know I kind of felt the same way when I lost my dad back in 2004, and I miss my dad a lot. He was like everything. We used to hang out and everything, and I had to get away from him because he always liked to play that cop, because his favorite show was Cops. I mean, my dad, he was a character. He was a character. So lately I've been busy watching some classic animation. Well, I don't do Netflix. Forget Netflix. Well, sometimes I go to that tv-link.eu in one of my previous videos, but instead I found something better. It's called watchcartoonsonline.com. It has like a lot of the old classic and the newer cartoons right now. Like all of Animation Domination, or Cartoon Network, or Comedy Central, like Futurama, or pretty much everything. I mean, watching Japanese, Chinese, like all of it. So I've been busy watching some old school Sonic cartoons, the ones that I grew up with. It's been great ever since I played Sonic 2 with my dear counterpart, the first and the older version of me. Yeah. As far as I know, that my counterpart, aka my cousin, he's still training. Of course, I still train too. But I wish he was here so I can spar with him, and I'll show him who's the strongest, Chris, in the family. Yeah. Well, I know there's been some good times and bad times this year. Like, well, at the beginning, it's been some good times at work. Then next month, I got really sick. I had like all the symptoms, so I couldn't work at all. I mean, I had like the flu and sinuses, headache. I mean, I had everything. And at least my mom came to the rescue, come to my apartment, and took care of me. because I wasn't myself. And then later, my grandma, she got sick and was sent to the emergency room. What happened was that she had the pneumonia. So at least I pay my respects and visit my beloved grandmother. I mean, she meant everything to me. Everything. Like the time when I was just so young, I got off the bus from school and I stay with her and enjoy her delightful meals. I mean, me and her, we always like to hang out on and about, and I was really hoping that she would get out very soon so she can celebrate my 25th birthday back in March. But she was still stuck there, and April and May, she was getting a little better, but she was just getting old. I mean, she was at 84 years old. But I always pay more respect and visit to her more than anyone else. And so, I've been keeping my mom company for a while. Make her happy, much as I can. And much as I can. I've been having a lot of fun with my dog. Of course, at this apartment complex, they do not allow any pets here. So instead, I just pay a visit to mom and stay at her house. If I don't feel like cooking anything, I'll just wait until she cooks something for me. I've been cooking a lot of things lately, especially in a healthy edition. um, I like to travel a lot. My Kia Optima LX, well, I was hoping that there wouldn't be no problems with that car, and it's been really good to me. But it's just still having a lot of problems. But whoever bought that car did not take care of it at all. Ever since I bought that car in 2007, I'm sure you all remember that in the previous video back then. But I still enjoy my Kia Soul. That Soul is awesome, especially with the boombox speakers when I listen to some hip hop blazing. Yeah, hip hop and rap and R&B. That's my thing. Yeah. Yeah. And I enjoy my times paying a visit to my birthplace in Chicago. I miss my hometown a lot, but even though it's been very rough these days, pay a visit to Chicago and pay a visit to like a couple of my cousins, especially the counterparts. But I do miss the good old times when my dad was still alive. I mean, me and him, we always be kicking it. My dad, he always be tripping, like, for any type of food I eat, like hot dogs or chili dog, he'd be calling me Sonic. Or every Saturday, have some pizza like you Ninja Turtle. So I know my dad. I loved and missed him ever since he passed in 2004. Or the time we like to take the train to downtown and get those big thing of popcorn. Yeah. And also pay a visit to my ex-girlfriend, who I knew for 18 years. Because we went to the same elementary school. We grew up together. I'll never forget the time I had my groove on, yeah. Yeah. But I'll never forget that day. And then it was time for me to go back. And I do enjoy my Six Flags. I always liked Six Flags ever since I was just a kid. I was like to go on those roller coasters and all these crazy monsters during Fright Fest. I mean, yeah, it was a blast. And then after that, my grandma was getting a little better, but the pneumonia is just really taken out of her. I mean, she's been transferred from one hospital to another in the ICU. I mean, trying to get her leg working, but it's just failing on her. I mean, she's been losing a lot of blood, and it's just hard to see her die like that, especially the last day of her death. Especially, I told my grandma that I would find a job, a better job, to help me get a car or anything, but yeah. But too bad I never got it though, because I was stuck with that current job that I worked for years, and I got tired of it. Not enough income, not enough hours. It was just hard. And my grandma was everything. I mean, she was everything to the family, especially, yeah. And I know that during her funeral, I took it really hard. It was very hard to lose my grandma like that. I mean, I lost her, I lost my dad, I lost a couple of uncles and elder cousins. They're all in heaven. And so, my Kia Akima, the last problem that it had after I had some fun time with my cousins, especially the counterpart, it was the actuator. Yeah, you know, I think you heard of the actuator. It's inside the panel of the door that, you know, with the locks, the power locks. Yeah, it was just making some loud noise, but I had enough. So I went to his car dealer called Bob Moore Kia, located in Oklahoma City. So at least I got a great, a good trade, and I was approved, and got that Kia Soul. I always wanted a Kia Soul since they first advertised. I mean, those hamsters were awesome, huh? Yeah, I still have that 2011 Kia Soul. Uh, Yeah, that car has been really good to me, especially it's a newer car, and well, you know, because I already show the video of that of my new Kia Soul, and I like to be jamming in that car big time, hearing those boombox and everything. Yeah. Well, before that, I like the London Games. It was amazing. I was afraid if USA lost. I was like, USA, USA. Well, I used to be Olympian myself back in elementary school and high school. And my favorite event was track and field and 50-meter run, 100-meter run, 100-meter relay, softball throw, and standing long jump. Yeah, but my favorite was softball throw. I mean, I got the skills and always had first place. So, just to show you. Here are all my medals throughout the years when I was younger. Yeah. Well, I did a lot of accomplishment when I was younger. Yeah. And it sure was an amazing challenge between Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. But I'm glad that Barack's still president, though. But it's just going to take some time to, build up more security and job opening. Just take time. Especially, who would forget about the hurricane or tornado in New York? A lot of damage. But it's just going to take some time. People have to be patient. I mean, it's not going to be all fixed like that. Just take time. And I did enjoy Halloween when I went down to Six Flags over Texas. Oh my God. I'll never forget about that zombie girl. Oh my God. Or that haunted house with all these monstrous clowns. I was like, oh God. I think I had to pull up a ninja. Yeah, good times. And let's see. I mean, some of the holidays were not the same without my grandma, though. I know what my mom feels and all. And let's see. Thanksgiving was something, and yeah. And Christmas is almost here. People, some people saying that the world may end because Barack is president, and I said to myself, that's a bunch of garbage. I mean, the world will not end because I've been doing some research. Because I don't believe that nonsense. It's just pitiful. And, but at least everything will be okay for now. I gotta see well, the next year will be 2013 very soon. And I really don't know what I want for Christmas. It's just it's just been like a lot of everything. I have been enjoying that. I've been playing that new Family Guy game, Family Guy Back to the Multiverse, based off on that episode Road to the Multiverse. So the pilot is all about Bertram, who presumed to be dead in that universe, but not in the universe as today. So he's been going through a lot of universes and form up a league of minions to take down Brian and Stewie. So as Stewie, you use a lot of nano weapons, and Brian, he just used like a regular weapons such as like Tommy guns and all that. Yeah. And I also play that new Sonic game, Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transform. I guess that you call it Sonic and All-Star Racing Transform, featuring a lot of the Sega franchise, especially Danica Patrick and Wreck-It Ralph. You know, that movie Wreck-It Ralph sure was funny to show a lot of the video game franchise, like Sonic, Pac-Man, Mario, all of them, all the franchise mostly. But the film is kind of based off, well, kind of similar to Who Framed Roger Rabbit back then. Yeah, but that sure was funny. I think I can impersonate Ralph. I'm gonna wreck it. Where did time go all of a sudden? Time just flew by, right? I mean, it's almost the end of this year, until a new one begins. You know, I still remember the year 1994 when I was like 7 years old and hanging out with my daddy. Yeah. I'll still remember the time when I first begun with my training and worked out and improved a lot of developments. But training is always important to, to stay in shape, stay strong and powerful, and especially eating healthy food. Yep. Well, that's all for today. So, if you have any comments, just leave it on my, you-know-what. And maybe in the future, I'll probably develop more training or anything else. Yeah. Well, see you guys. Tune in next time.